Tell me if this sounds familiar. You're curious about AI, but it feels overwhelming. There's just way too much content. Like, it is so overwhelming. And I feel like if I were coming onto the scene right now, I would just be like, I don't even know where to start, which is super tough because I think we all know that this stuff is important, but knowing where to begin, knowing what you don't know, that's the hardest part. It's absolutely not too late, but B, the most important thing to start with is the mindset. And what I mean by that is you do not need to be a software engineer to understand AI. Okay, that's like saying you can't drive a car unless you're a mechanic. 99.9% of people who need to understand and work with AI will never actually build one. The reality is this technology has come onto the scene so rapidly in such a practical way that the people who are going to have the biggest leverage with this new technology for the next 5 to 10 years are going to be the people who just roll up their sleeves and dive right in and start using them. That's why when the question comes up of like, where do I even start? The answer is not to go take a crash course or watch YouTube videos, although those are valid. I was even thinking about making one of my own on YouTube, like a longer form intro to AI fundamental start from kindergarten level type video. But in my opinion, just like with many things in life, the best thing you can actually do is practice. Invest the $20 a month in an upgraded ChatGPT account. That's literally less than $1 a day in your own learning for a skill that will be so invaluable. And then hold yourself accountable to try it once per day. Like, just input a new prompt. And if you're like, I don't even know what to put into ChatGPT. Like, I don't even know what those initial prompts should be. Like for part 2, and I will make a video where I go through the 5 most common use cases that I use my ChatGPT for, and I'll show you actual real screenshots, and we'll go through examples of exactly what those are, just to kind of get the inspiration flowing and get excited, because nobody should feel like this is a mystical machine. Again, just like driving a car, one day we're going to look back on this and be like, I remember when I switched from not knowing how to use ChatGPT to feeling like I was really comfortable with these tools. Like, there was a time where people stopped driving the horse and buggy and they started driving a car. And it was probably really intimidating and weird to start. But if you can drive a horse and buggy, you can drive a car. Coming to you live with another airport video. Bonus points if you can figure out where I am.